Hello there. I have a treat to share with you all this morning because I have done something influenced by our dear friend Tanya McGuire yesterday. I've made myself a little book to put all the zines in that I got from the swap in 2020. Is that cool or what? So I made a little tag so that I'd have a name on it. This piece that I use for the cover has been in my stash for hundreds of years. No, not hundreds of years, but since I took an art workshop. So if you can see that, it's like a 12 by 12 sheet of paper that you cut on a diagonal down like that, this curvy line. And then you glue the pieces together, and then it's backed by this great piece of marble paper that I had. But I didn't want all this loose stuff on the front, so I ended up just strengthening the paper, put some cardboard in it. But these are all little pockets now. Makes a great pocket page. So my little colophon, and it's dated. It's all pamphlet stitch. I've got 13 zines in here. And I started with Tanya's because this, in my mind, is what started it all. The Red Rubber Ball, which is words to a song by Paul Simon and Bruce Woodley. But you know, I don't really know the song Red Rubber Ball, but it keeps saying, then the morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. But she's got her red rubber ball bouncing all the way through this whole zine, and you can see it's all made with insides of envelopes. Isn't that cute? So what I did on this, because the next book is just right there, I wanted to have some kind of a separation. I don't know if I want to tip these in or just leave them here, because the book is not going to get that much abuse. You know, it's just going to kind of sit here on the shelf. So this next one is another one from Tanya. It's her Picasso book, which somehow I got lucky and got. Quotes from Picasso and her Picasso faces. It takes a long time to become young. Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once he grows up. I should say once she grows up. Inspiration does exist, but it must find you working. That was cute or what? I just love this little book. Art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. Everything you can imagine is real. Good artists copy, great artists steal. Others have seen what is and asked why. I have seen what could be and asked why not. I like that face. I love all these faces. It's so cute. Art is a lie that makes us realize the truth. Every act of creation is first of all an act of destruction. Isn't that nice? Action is the foundational key to all success. 2/9/20. I love that book. So then I jumped into the fray and did one. It's a time for 4-letter words. So this is February 2020, when we were all in the lockdown and we were all saying, what the hey? And so on Tanya's live stream, we generated words, and I guess it was on Tanya's live stream somewhere. Anyway, Violet generated many of these words, so I have a thank you to her in this zine. So here are the words. What the? Join, love, soar, open, give, vote. Wild. This I did on my computer. So I scanned some pages, or yeah, I scanned pages and then I put the art on top. So this is one of my journal writing pages. Behind there you can barely see writing. Jelly print pages. More of the journal writing pages. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God. Thanks to Tanya McGuire and the Fibs on This, That, and Chat, especially Violet. B. Clark 1/12/20. That was even before the lockdown. So this was my February zine. I made it into a Valentine's zine. Live life to the fullest. Lindy who gave me this whole set of stamps, and I just think they're gorgeous, all of them. Aren't they pretty? Dream a little dream. These are all the heart stamps that I have, and these pretty swirly things from Lindy. So this was 2/5/20. There's my little Sufi heart. I love that. Then we got into the swap. I guess it was, I'm pretty sure it was a Tanya swap. It could have been a Lisa swap, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I have the next 6 are from the swap. So the first one is from Mary, and it's not named, but I think this is another Picasso collection. From Mary Del Abrams, and it's such a treat. It's Mary's wild and crazy art. If I ever need inspiration to get a little wilder and a little crazier, then I can come look at Mary and get inspired. I mean, look at this, the eye there and the eye there and the ears. Oh man, it's just wonderful. Look at this, the ear on top of her head. So funny. Oh, so funny. Isn't that cute? What fun. What fun. Oh, this next beauty is Lori Paint Girly. Oh, wow. She hand did all of hers, because this is an original. It's got the washi tape, right? It's got glittery washi tape on there. It's got gold speckles on there. Let's see if I can get you to see the speckles. Hard to see the speckles. Anyway, so she did a little piece, a little flower, little flowers on every single page of this book. Little original flowers. Isn't that pretty? Paint Girly. Just yummy. Just totally yummy. So loose. So look, it's just a little swatch of paint, and then she doodles. Oh my God, I love it. Just look. Now you can see the gold dots on there better. They're big. Poppies. Love the poppies. Paint Girly 2020. Then comes Linda Hyam. Nice simple line drawing pages. So all of these people, it's so much fun to have all of your art in here, because I see you all on Tanya's and Lisa's channels in the live stream, and I just feel so honored to have your art in my little zine collection. And I just love how loose, kind of like you're in the middle of the flowers, in the middle of the leaves. How loose and simple. I love the simple. I love the simple words. I did pamphlet stitch. All of these are in here on the with the pamphlet stitch. Putting 13 together in a 1/16 of an inch spacing was a real challenge. Isn't that nice? Positive together. Brave. Where the artist didn't sign the book herself, I put it in there. This is Maria Van Dyke. She made a little poem, or she made little critters and a poem. This the little darling spring has run away. The sunshine grew too hot for her to stay. She kissed her sister summer. Aren't those cute? Those are so cute. And she said, when I am gone, you must be queen instead. Now reigns the lady summer, round whose feet can you see the eyes on there? Around whose feet 1,000 fairies flock with blossoms sweet. Oh God, is that sweet or what? Maria Van Dyke, very beautiful. Here comes Cheryl Johnson's. She had little birds. And that great Emily Dickinson poem. So she drew these. I think she did copy them to make the individual ones, but aren't those cute? Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. Aww. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea. On the strangest sea. Yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. Emily Dickinson. Cheryl Johnson. Did I do that right? Cheryl Johnson? Yes, I did. Cheryl Johnson. And then comes Mindy's Mitzi. Mitzi made wonderful little houses. Something about houses. I just always love houses. Love houses. Happy. You're amazing. Such a simple way to do a page. Whoop, I'm missing one. Can't miss any. There it is. Look at that. Smile and joy. Create. And then some more from Tanya. I remember when she did this in her stream one Sunday. She put the washi tape across the whole sheet of paper and then did stamps on top. Sending you hugs, sending you wishes, sending you prayers, and butterfly kisses. Aww. wing it. This is from November 2020. This is another Tanya. The world today doesn't make sense, so why should I paint pictures that do? This is a painty paper page that is just a gorgeous color. You know, it photographs, and she prints it on her I think she prints it on her color laser printer. So these prints are really smooth and lovely. So each little page is just a little work of art. The more I paint, the more I like everything. I like that. I just wanted to paint and sketch and tell stories by drawing, says Robert Redford. Life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint you can at it. Danny Kaye. Of course, it sounds like Danny Kaye, doesn't it? I believe every day is a good day when you paint. Bob Ross. Yes, he would think that, wouldn't he? I dream of painting, and then I paint my dream. Have y'all ever painted your dreams? I have a little bit. I have comic booked my dreams. You know, make little compartments for comic books. If you could say it in words, there would be no reason to paint. Edward Hopper. Well, that's a good point. It took me 4 years to paint like Raphael, but a lifetime to paint like a child. Picasso. And then the final one was her word association. I'm not going to read all the words, but it's where she threw out the word red, and then we all replied with words. So she wrote down a whole page of words, and then she picked the next one, which was cherry. Then we all threw in relationship with cherry, what cherry made us think of. And then she picked a word out of that, tree. And then everything that reminds us of tree makes us think of, and she picked the word roots. And roots made us think of all these: beginnings, base, late Chopin. Now, I don't know what that is. Plumbing, roots plumbing, roots ground, roots artichoke, tree. And then she picked the word beginning out of that. Beginning again, Genesis, hope, journey, fresh journey, exploring. She picked the idea out of that. And here are all these words that made us think of idea. Eureka, that's where I live, but that isn't associated with where I live. It's there because it's Eureka, I have found it. Red, spark, flash, brilliant. Isn't that fun? So that is the end of my little book of zines, with all their little interim pages coming out like I knew they would, but I don't want to stick them in. Okay, tidy it right back up. Isn't that pretty? And then it has that great shape to it. So, that's my little tour. Thank you for joining me. I had a good time. And I know you did too, because zines are sort of magical, aren't they? Okay. Many blessings. See you on the next one.